Hello peeps, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Nightdagger, episode 47. As promised, today we are going to work on the circuit for the thing that we're going to build, the matter fabricator, so that we can tell when we can drain power and when we can't drain power. But first, there is a mod that I have installed between episodes to help with the teleportation problem. Thank you to those people who suggested it. We have Portal Gun. Amazingly enough, Portal Gun actually ported in with absolutely zero conflicts. So if you grab the latest version of Portal Gun and drop it in over top the existing installation, it should work fine. However, Portal Gun has changed a little bit since the last time I used it in my series. If you take a look at the recipe for the Portal Gun, it takes a miniature black hole. So does the portal spawner. Miniature black hole requires a nether star, which means we need to fight something, don't we? We need to fight the Wither. Just so happens I did a little bit of killing off camera to get myself a Wither skeleton soul shard. Also just so happens we have a sword here called Wither Slayer. Let's come over here to our furnishings chest and grab our 8 iron bars. And we're going to put the 8 iron bars in just like this to get a soul cage. Let's take a trip to the Nether. In the Nether, I have a new little alcove here with some redstone wire running up here and a light up there. Guess what that's for? This is a tier 3 Wither skeleton shard. It means that mobs will spawn. It can spawn up to 4 mobs every 5 seconds. They will spawn whether or not a player is there. However, it can't be redstone controlled and it can't be outside its native element. So, we're just going to put it in here. It does still react to light, hence the light that I've got hanging up over top of this thing. We now have a Wither skeleton spawner. And if we walk out the door here, and we flip this lever, it is going to spawn some withers for us, or Wither skeletons. They're going to fall down, but they're not going to die, because I only have them hung about 22 blocks up. However, they do take enough damage that a single smack from this Vorpal sword will kill them. So, we have a nice little experience farm here, as well as a netherhead farmer. I could have made this automated, but what's the fun of that, huh? You know what? Let's change this just a little bit. Let's tag that right there. Let's dig this out here. So we can stand here, just bash him in the feet, huh? This way all the experience can get to us too. Hey, we got a head. And whenever we're done fighting, which I think we'll be done fighting after this group here. Yeah, that's good for now. Whenever we're done fighting, we come over, we flip the lever here. That disables the spawner. So we can come in and collect our goodies and leave. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but doesn't really hurt anything. So, we got 2 heads. Go back into our warehouse, and if we look in here, well, why am I putting that in there? I don't need to put that in there. Let's come over to our mob drops chest. I already had 3, so let's grab one. Let's throw this stuff in here. And let's get ourselves ready for a hell of a fight. We're going to want our mining laser. We're going to want our good sword, which I'm going to have to repair pretty soon. Over in nether bricks, we need 3 pieces of soul sand. And we need a suitable place to fight this thing. I don't want to fight it anywhere around stuff that's important. It just so happens I have a big bloody hole in here, don't I? I have an absolutely ginormous bloody hole. This thing looks like it was custom built to fight the wither, doesn't it? A lot of bedrock, nothing else around. Let's wreck this guy's day. I didn't bring enough soul sand. Let me in. Can't believe I didn't bring enough soul sand. Need 4 pieces of soul sand for this. 4 soul sand, 3 wither skulls. And we'll drop down. Pop that in. 1, 2. Laser mode. Long range for maximum damage. Sword's ready. 98% charge on the gravitation engine. Nano armor's completely full. Here we go. Here we go. Bring it on. Wither down! Man, that wither hurts. So, we have a nether star. Nether stars are useful things. You can use them to make beacons, which will provide a magical effect whenever you're close to it. You can use them to make the miniature black hole, which is what we're going to do now. You can use them to make the holy planks of Sengir, which I have no idea what those do, but the fact that they have Smite 10 on them, I'm not sure I want to find out. Or you can use them in a magic energy converter to get 10 million EU. Yes, this could actually be a pretty decent fuel source for us. But that's not what we're going to do right now. Right now, we're going to go back to our warehouse. We're going to build a couple of these portal spawners. We need 4 iron bars, 2 diamonds, and a miniature black hole. The miniature black hole is produced by macerating 8 ender pearls. We'll take the ender pearls over, macerate those up. In they go. We'll go back and get that stuff when it comes out. Oh, hi, Mr. Hiss. Could have sworn I put you out of the room before I started this. Maybe not. Okay, 8 ender pearl dust, which is also added by Greg Tech. We do that with the nether star in the middle, and oh, wait, what? Does it have to be ender eye dust? Miniature black hole, ender pearl dust, gained by smelting an ender pearl. Okay, well, I have a bunch of ender dust that I can't do anything with now. Out! 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 Okay, that's fine though. We'll just come grab another ender pearl. We'll just go smelt the stupid thing. Darn you, forge compatibility. Why you no work? Throw that in there. That's going to get us... I think it said it was going to get us 8 dust for one of them. Which would be awesome if it's true. Grab a bite. And wait for this to show up. I also got a few gas tears. Yes, ender pearl dust. Ender pearl dust around the nether star gets us our miniature black hole. 4 bars of iron. 2 diamonds. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets us 2 portal spawners. We're going to need a few red power frames, which I don't think I have anymore. I think I used all of the frames that I had. So we'll need to make a few. Just grab 4. I think 4 frames will be enough. "32 sticks. And brass in the middle gets us support frames. We'll need a couple levers. We'll need some sort of cover material. Do I have any covers in here? No, but I should have some somewhere. I dumped some into my system. There they are. We'll take that along just to be safe. And let's head to our age with our frame quarry in it. Age 221. Now, the entire reason why I did this is because I want, and actually I need to get a couple of pieces of standard building material here. I want to be able to step into a portal and get to my frame quarry, as opposed to having to screw around with flying out there, because this thing could potentially end up hundreds of blocks away. So, if we right click on this, do portals close when redstone power is cut? No. Select the spawner's portal color. We want it to be blue. Let's fly out here. Drop down. And let's go ahead and break that frame. Do a little bit of that. We need to get 2 stone panels. No. To put there. Maybe 1 more. Put that on the floor. We'll take our portal spawner, click it on there. Do portals close when the redstone power is cut? No. Select spawner portal color. Orange. I think we actually need 1 more. Put that there. Lever attached. That did absolutely nothing. This is what I was afraid of. I'm going to have to. Let's break the portal spawner. And I don't know for sure that the number of frames I have is actually going to do it. Let's get a couple of pieces of cobble. It's okay though, I can always trim this a little bit. This actually doesn't need to be as wide. There's another thing I'm slightly concerned about here, in that there is actually a maximum number of frames that can be connected to a frame device. Right now I still have it set to the default 1000. I'm pushing very close to that with my contraption here. Alright, so we want to have that there. We need 2 cobblestone on there. We need the portal spawner in the front. Yes, you actually do have to have frames next to the portal spawner, because this portal spawner actually takes up the area that I'm in now. If you don't have these frames, your frame machine can't move. I tested that. It sucks, but it's necessary. Lever on there. We'll trim a couple more frames off of this, just to make absolutely sure everything's going to work. That should work. Flip that. That's going to get us an orange portal. Fly out here. Flip that. That's going to get us a blue portal. Step through it. We end up here. Step back. We end up here. The important thing about this is that if we move our frame machine, let's move it 4 blocks out this way. Oh, it's not working. It's not moving. Why are we not moving? Are we beyond the movement capabilities? Or do we have something that's not being supported by a frame again? Anyway, I can break the redstone on that. It doesn't have to be there. Oh, now we're moving. Notice how the portal gets boxed up? These portals are still linked, even though the thing is moved. So, that is why we wanted the portal gun mod. No matter how far this thing flies out, we can still get back to it. Let's go ahead and move it back. One more. There we go. We'll shut that off, and we'll just go ahead and let this run for us. We'll let that run a cycle while we head back home. Now, I don't know for sure that the portal is going to stay active if I leave the area. So we should probably find that out. I just went to the wrong dimension. Let's find out if the portal is going to stay active. Oh yeah, we're still good. Alright, let's get to making that circuit that I was talking about yesterday. First of all, we're going to go into our warehouse. We're going to wait for the lag to catch up just a little bit. And we're going to dump our inventory. We'll keep that. There we go. Let's get into our miscellaneous chest, not our miscellaneous, our tools chest, and grab the 26 wireless receivers that I built off camera. Wireless receivers are a receiver dish, an obsidian stick, stone wire. Basically, the only difference between a transmitter and a receiver is this stone bowl, which is just 3 pieces of stone. So, not that big a deal. Whoa. Lag spike. I think it's because my frame core is running in the other age. Okay, we are going to need to get some gates. If we take a look in here, we have 12 MFSUs and 1 AESU. Each AND gate that we get is capable of handling 3 of these. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AND gates. Let's go ahead and request those. Where are they? There they are. We're going to request 5 AND gates. We're also going to request 5 of these NAND gates, not AND. While that processes, we're going to go into the back here and we're going to program our wireless redstone. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, we're going to set this to frequency 10. And we're going to call this AESU1. Set the name. Frequency 11, MFSU1. We're just going to repeat that pattern. MFSU3. MFSU4. MFSU5. MFSU 6. MFSU 7. Eight. Thankfully, we only have to do this naming process once. 9. 10. 11. 12. There we go. All of our frequencies are set. Now, we just need a place to actually build the circuit. I think I'm just going to create a small room, possibly even underneath here. Sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. Tag some light here. Switch this to horizontal mode. We'll just hollow out a nice little room here. Substantially bigger than I really wanted it to be, but whatever. Too much dirt. We'll just tag that to prevent spiders from spawning in here. We'll just fill this in. I really only want the room to be about this big. So, tag that. Run over here. Put a few more here. And that should do it. A few more torches just to keep things well lit. And we'll start setting up our circuits. Gotta go get the gates first. We got our AND gates and our NAND gates. Drop back down into here, and we're going to set up these gates. Now we're going to start with the AND gates. We're going to put one here, and I might actually want to increase the size of this room to the side. That's going to dig way the hell out there. It's fine. Oh, I just got a massive lag spike. I may have even crashed. Yeah, I think my game crashed. I'm not sure why. Let me figure out what caused this crash, and I will be right back. Alright, that was weird. I got out and went and looked at the console, and the only thing that was there was too many errors, abort, too many errors, abort, too many errors, abort. Java actually crashed. So, yeah, that wasn't a friendly one. Anyway, I came back, I finished this room off, and I gotta be a little careful where I dig around here, because I do have some transformers here that I don't want to mess around too much with. I don't think I cut into them. I don't think that's what caused the error, but I would rather, be sure. Alright, so we got that there. We're going to put an AND gate there. We're going to have you, you, and you. and an AND gate there. We actually need to expand this room a little more, don't we? Actually, no we don't. Let's see. We'll just take up this half of the room for the first section. Here's AND gate number 4. Do I even need it to be that far away? Yeah, because I'm going to have some circuitry in the middle here. And this is going to be AND gate number 5. So, now we just have to set the frequencies. $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $22, $21. That'll work. Alright, so if all of these turn on, it'll turn these AND gates on. If this in itself is not enough to make the circuit intelligent, we're going to need a few more AND gates. Let's just go ahead and grab another 4 AND gates and another 4... No, let's grab another... Let's just do it right. Let's just grab 10 AND gates and 10 NAND gates. In our red power chest, we're going to grab our red alloy wire. And we're going to wait for our gates to show up. While we're here, let's throw this dirt away. We'll keep some of the cobblestone on us. Okay. There is our AND gates. We'll jump back down in here. And off of each one of these, we're going to bring a piece of red alloy. And we're going to bring this one up to the side. We're going to bring this one over. Like that. How do I want to do this? Gonna need some covers, I know for sure. Get some of these cover strips. And then we're going to put our first gate, I think, right here. We're going to put an AND gate right here. We're going to have this come up to the side, and we're going to block these from connecting like that. We're also going to have, off of here, we're going to have to move this torch. Just do it like that. We're going to have these two come up here. We're going to have another AND gate right here. And here we're going to have to modify this a little bit. So we got to go get our sonic screwdriver. Whatever I did with it. There it is, sonic screwdriver. Because by default, an AND gate requires 3 different inputs to turn on. Well, this one only has 2 possible inputs. Now, I could daisy chain off of this one. That might actually not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. We'll daisy chain off of that. So what we'll do is we'll have our AND gate right here. we'll have this red alloy wire come over like this. We'll block it from connecting there. We'll block it from connecting there, there, and there. Have this one come in here, and we'll block that from connecting there. Then we'll have this one come over here like that. That way this gate is only going to be on if everything attached to it is on. Alright, that's step one. If all of our MFSUs and AESUs turn red, this gate will turn on. Can actually signify that by getting a few redstone torches. But, nah, let's not mess around with it. Let's just build the other half of this thing. Because the other half of the thing will kind of show the proof of concept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we need our NAND gates. A NAND gate does exactly the opposite. It emits a redstone signal if nothing touching it is on. So over here, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just like that. Oh, nope. I have seen a problem with this, and that problem is right here. This one I actually do have to modify. If you shift right-click a gate, you can change which inputs are required. I only want this input enabled on this one, because if this one turns on, I want this gate to turn on. I don't want this one, which doesn't exist, and this one, which doesn't exist, has to turn on. I'm going to have to do the same with this NAND gates. I only want that input enabled. We'll run our redstone wire. And now this one, we want to return true if nothing is on. Which means here we have to go back to using AND gates. Because we want this to return true if nothing is on. And right now, nothing is on, so we want this thing to be returning true for us. Oops, nope, don't want to do that. Want to do that. We're going to have to move that torch a little bit. Put a couple of covers down there. Okay, so now all three of these inputs are activated, so this one is on. And we'll do kind of the same thing here. We're going to have that there. That's our second input. We need to block these from connecting. Nope, not there. We need to block that from connecting, though. And I really seriously need one piece of redstone alloy. That's ridiculous. I was one piece of red alloy wire short. Just make a bunch of it. There we go. Cats are wreaking havoc, as usual. Okay. With the last piece of wire, this input is now on. This input is off. So, this lead here will tell us when our system is full green. This lead here will tell us when our system is full red. Now, if we were to drain one of our MFSUs to a point where it wasn't emitting a signal anymore, or where it was emitting a signal, one of these receivers would turn on, after I programmed them, of course, and that would stop this entire signal from transmitting a circuit. This is going to allow us to intelligently tell our system when it is safe to turn the thing on and when it is not safe to turn the thing on. I will probably just set these things up off camera, because now that we've got this wonderful thing built in order to intelligently control a matter fabricator, we need to make a matter fabricator. I've got about 5 minutes left on this recording, which might be enough time. A matter fabricator is 4 energy flow circuits, a lapatronic energy orb, 2 highly advanced machine blocks, and 2 teleporters. Energy flow circuits we already know how to make. It's an advanced circuit, a lapatron crystal, and a platinum. So we need 4 advanced circuits, 8 electronic circuits, 4 sapphires, a couple of handfuls of lapis, and some platinum. In here, this makes a lapatron. This makes an energy flow circuit. We need 8 lapatrons, so we need 16 regular circuits. We need 8 sapphires. We need 1 of our iridium plates. And these components combined is going to give us our lapatronic energy orb. Sadly, the lapatron pack that we made in the previous episode is outdated. It can't be used for anything. You can't get the lapatronic energy orb back out of it. I already tried. It sucks. But what are you going to do? We need 2 highly advanced machine blocks, which means we need 2 regular machine blocks, 8 chrome, 8 titanium, and 16 refined iron. Refined iron like that. Carbon plates, advanced alloy, advanced machine blocks, chrome, titanium, highly advanced machine blocks. We need 2 teleporters, which is another advanced machine block. We need 8 advanced circuits. We need 2 regular circuits. We need 2 copper cables. We need 2 more of those machine blocks. So we need 16 refined iron, 4 U, 4 U. We need 2 diamonds. And cables combined with circuits gets us freak transmitters. This gets us our machine blocks. This makes them advanced. We need 4 pieces of glass fiber. And the 4 pieces of glass fiber is going to give us our teleporters. Teleporters, energy flow circuits, highly advanced machine blocks, Labotronic energy orb, matter, fabricator. We have our matter fab. Yay! Now it's time to set the thing up. Wait a minute. No, it's not. We're at the end of the episode. Yep. Sad to say, this has been Nightdagger with episode 47 of Let's Play Minecraft Modded. Let's Play Modded Minecraft, whatever the hell I'm calling this series these days. When I come back with episode 48, we're going to get this thing wired up. We're going to get the control circuit to turn it on and off in place. And we're going to start working on a new form of power generation as well. Maybe even 2 new forms of power generation. We'll see how things go. But I will see you guys then.